Welcome back to another weekly vlog. It is Thursday today. Thursdays just seem to be the day that I start the weekly vlogs and I'm all for it. This morning I had my nails done. I went for a cute coral. Can you see that? Like a coral tip. Don't know if it's focusing very well. You really can't see that, can you? There you go. Can you see that? Because I am just a neutral girly when it comes to my nails. I do want to start having like colourful tips. I had yellow once before, loved them. I think when I go to Italy, I'm thinking orange tips could be a vibe. Today we went for coral and I actually really like it. It actually matches Pinky. I don't think I've actually introduced Pinky yet, but Pinky smells like Charlie. And Pinky was brought for me by Charlie for Valentine's Day along with Pop, which is a jelly cat. This is Pop, this is Pinky. If you ever see her back there, just, you know, that's just her home. She just lives there. I'm about to go downstairs and make myself a peppermint tea with hot chocolate because that has been my go-to hot drink at the moment. I actually feel like I've somewhat gone off cups of tea and I'm just on the peppermint hot choc vibe. But first I need to take my over tablets. I will be speaking more about these on my channel and on my socials because I am somewhat working with them. They kindly sent me over some products which were these tablets and also their herbal tea. I can't shout about my over enough. They have personally helped me so much in my journey with PCOS. When they reached out to me last time round when I was going through this whole process, their tablets changed my whole experience. I take 2 in the morning and 2 at night. If any of you girlies out there have PCOS and you have like the symptoms or irregular periods, please try my over supplements because they regulated my periods like insanely, and I honestly think I'm going to have a regular cycle this month. I will always be leaving my code down below. I would really recommend. First step of making a peppermint hot chocolate is a cute mug. Some of these mugs are mine, some of them aren't mine. I do like this mug for my peppermint teas. Or, this one's also cute. This one's the one that Charlie got me. It just says, "Hello, gorgeous." We'll go for this one. You probably don't need a step-to-step how to make a peppermint tea slash hot chocolate, but I'm going to show you anyway because I feel like I have mastered it. What I did wrong last time is I used to put my tea bag, so a peppermint tea bag, in the mug first, mix this in and then add the hot chocolate. Don't fall for my own mistakes. Do the hot chocolate powder first with hot water, mix that all up, make sure it's no clumps whatsoever, and then add this because that's where I personally have went wrong in the past. I like the Options hot chocolate because it is low on like calories and things. Not that I'm watching like what I eat or calculating it too much, but I just want to make healthy choices where possible. So this is the hot chocolate that I use personally. I just do 2 scoops of this. You can actually, because on here it says 4 scoops is 40 calories. I personally don't need 4 scoops. I only need 2. Yeah, I only ever do 2 because with the peppermint tea bag as well, I just personally feel like you don't need to overly chocolate it. Boil the kettle, let that boil. So whilst my peppermint tea hot chocolate is cooling down, I'm going to show you what I got from Look Fantastic. I haven't ordered from Look Fantastic in what feels like years, but I went on there and they had really good deals, so I thought I need to get on these. Oat balm, well, oat cleansing balm by the Enquiries. I used to love this and then I just never reordered it. But I'm running low on my Clinique Take the Day Off, and I just know I'm not gonna want to spend 35 to 40 quid for that when this was £10. I got a dry shampoo. This was like £2. In other shops at the moment it's about £4, so I thought that was quite a steal. Like, I have a Monday one over there. It's good, but it just doesn't feel like it does much, whereas this feels like it does something. I got the Drunk Elephant bronzing drops. I have been wanting these for like ever since they've sort of been released and been popular, but whenever I go to airports, Drunk Elephant is never on offer. Like, it never has money off, and I don't personally want to pay full price for this, but this was about £22, which was roughly about 10 quid cheaper than it normally is. So I have no foundation on right now. It's just this and moisturiser mixed together, blended in, and then just some concealer underneath my eyes and in my like acne reddish areas. So I'm gonna see how it goes for the whole day, but so far so good. And then I picked up two of my favourite eyebrow pencils. These ones for me just match the colour of my eyebrow really well. These are the dark brown Revolution ones. And yeah, personally for me, I just like how it stays on my eyebrows and the colour match and everything about them. And they're relatively cheap as well. I feel like I can't talk today. I did order this, which is the Ico, I think is how you say it, Fluffy Brow Volumizing Fibre Gel. I have the normal one of this and it's running low, so I thought I'd try the tinted one in medium brown. However, I went to use it, as you do, because I thought I could test that out today. I thought, hold on, that's very stiff to get out. And then when I got it out, it's like fully clumped. And when I felt inside, it's rock hard. I think that's the issue, guys. There's a hole, can you see that? And I think that's obviously then dried it all up. But I did email Look Fantastic this morning and basically explain it and sent a picture, and they're gonna send me out a new one. So hopefully my new one doesn't have that hole. And then I have got on the Molly May hype here, because I'm sorry, but her skin always looks good. Like, how does your skin always look that good? And I know you shouldn't believe everything that you do see, like on social media and things, but I just thought when she was talking about this foundation, I was like, you are somewhat selling that to me, so I'm gonna pick it up. This is, I really hope now that this is the right one that she uses, because that's gonna be embarrassing if this doesn't like match the one she was talking about. But this is the L'Oreal Paris True Match Nude Plumping Tinted Serum. I'll try it and I will let you know in my vlogs to come if I do prefer it, because at the moment I am a Maybelline skin tint girly, but it could all change with this. That is my little haul. I just thought I'd treat myself, because you should once in a while. This is honestly pure heaven to me. With my PCOS recently, I've really been trying to eat like good food that's going to fill me up but make me feel good, and also not make my PCOS react as much, because obviously the real heavy foods make my PCOS flare up, and also my gastritis, because that's something else that I do have, but that's another story for another day. So it's sourdough toast, tuna on top, mixed with some tomatoes and lettuce. Then I've topped it with some cucumber and then some chili jam from Nando's. Honestly, 10 out of 10. Like, you have to try this, it's so good. Sometimes I do it without the cucumber on top, and sometimes I just do it with tuna. So it just depends. I did somewhat get inspired by Cinzia. If anyone here watches Sophie and Cinzia, we can honestly be friends, because them girls influence me every single day. But I'm excited to eat it nonetheless, so I'm now going to dive in. I then have just a bit of admin to do for work afterwards. I'm just excited to eat my lunch and eat this and get it in my belly. It is now Saturday. My nieces are over, so if you can hear background noise, it is them just playing a game. I'm actually going to see the girls, so my friends. I refer to them as the girls. We're just doing something super casual, just going to Meg's house to just like chill. I wanted something though that I'm gonna feel like warm in because the weather's just dropped. But I thought jeans, because I haven't worn jeans in what feels like forever. These are from Boohoo, and I feel like these jeans are just the jeans that fit me the nicest. And then because I really like the blue and white combination, just like a plain white tee, I've put that on. And then I found this, which is from Primark, which I haven't wore in ages, because you know when you start doubting your own outfit, like I'm really bad at that. I've got these shoes, which I actually ordered the fake ones of these off Haku. They're still yet to arrive, so when they do arrive I will show you them. These ones I've had for like over a year now. They're still in good condition. They do need a wash, but can you wash Sambas? They go with the outfit quite nicely. And then I'm gonna take this bag because I don't really have like a grey vibe bag. I have this one and this one. These are the sort of ones at the moment that I naturally would go between. I'm feeling like it does go with this colour, so I think I've just like lost how to dress. Like, you know, as you get older you lose like different trends or outfits that you normally would wear, and then you swap something out for something else, and you naturally just like, you progress what you wear as you age. I feel like I'm in that in between. I do still want to dress like a cool 20-25-year-old, but at the same time I am nearly hitting 30. I think this is a solid outfit. I don't know, but we're going with it, so I don't have time. I have my hair mask in after a very nice day with the girls, but I'm currently on auntie duty, and it's time to run them a bath and be cool auntie mode, you know. Once they're settled, I'm gonna wash my hair mask out, shower, have a pamper, chill night, before I see Charlie for the rest of the weekend tomorrow. I'm gonna add some of this in. It is the rainbow bubble bath. Girls, your bath is ready. Okay. It is now Sunday. I might just move that because it's going to annoy me. It is Sunday and Charlie is soon going to be on his way to my house to spend today and tomorrow together. I just need to put my hair in rollers basically. This is what I normally do to achieve like my everyday blowout curl, is using these in 2 different sizes. I just like the look that it brings. I do as well do the sock curls where you go to bed with socks in your hair, but just recently I've been finding it so uncomfortable to sleep like that. I am typically a side sleeper, but when I've got socks hanging out of my head, it's impossible to sleep on the side. You have to almost sleep face up, and I don't mind it sometimes, but you know those nights where you're just like, I want good sleep. Last night was one of them, so I'm paying for it right now and I'm putting these in. Today's plan when Charlie gets here is we're gonna have a roast dinner because I'm really wanting a roast dinner. I have not had a homemade roast dinner in what feels like probably a month and a half. I'm not being dramatic saying that. It's been a long time basically, and I am such a roast dinner girly on a Sunday. This weekend's been a little bit like weird in terms of mine and Charlie's schedule, because he basically had commitments up in Beccles last night. Normally we would be together on a Saturday night, but yeah, this week slightly different. But I thought I would just show you quickly how I essentially do my rollers. I do use heat, like I won't lie to you, I do use heat, and I just wrap that round so it's hot, and then I apply this. I don't know if you can really see, but I'm pulling it up and then wrapping it round. Just because my fringe is like different lengths, you do need to just ensure all the ones you want in there are being wrapped. I probably don't do this in like the best way or the neatest way. Like if a hairdresser saw this, they'd probably be like, oh my gosh, you're damaging your hair. I'm not a hairdresser, so you know, I don't really know what the best stitch is. And then I always do a side bit, like front bit, because essentially when this all comes out, I want the front bits to wrap around my face a bit to give that shape. So I do the same with this and twist it towards my face so it looks like an L. I don't even know why I'm bothering to show you this, because it's probably really hard to see, but essentially I'm wrapping it like it would fall on my face. And then I just put a curler in and wrap it up as tight as I can with these front bits, and then it sits there. And then I repeat the process like down here and then also at the back, but more focusing these small ones at the front where I want like a stronger curl. So Charlie is on his way over now. What is the time actually? I think it's like 10:30. 25 past 10, and I need to head to the shop to get some things for lunch today because I'm gonna make a roast dinner. So I need to make a list on my phone of everything that I need basically, because this is looking full, right? It looks full, but it probably requires quite a lot of things for a roast dinner. So I'm gonna go through, make a list of things that I need to get, and then head to the shop and get them. And then by the time I'm back, hopefully Charlie will also be here, and then our chill day or the roast dinner can start. This is also my hair from doing the curls. It's just like a blowout look, you know, so I'm quite happy with it. I think I left them in for about like 35 to 40 minutes. And this is like the curl. The chicken and potatoes and carrots are in the oven, ready for Sunday lunch. I thought I would do a dish up dinner, because if you ask Charlie what I watch on TikTok all the time, Charlie, what do I watch on TikTok all the time?
Dish up dinner videos.
Dish up dinner videos. I don't know what it is, I just really enjoy watching people plate up their dinner. So got some roast potatoes in here. They actually look really good, I must say so myself. How hungry are you? Very hungry?
I'm starving, Hello, Captain Boys as well.
I don't think they'll be able to hear you from there, babe. The roast potatoes I done in the oven first, and then I crisped them up a little bit in the air fryer. Let's put the carrots. Again with the carrots, first I put them in the oven and then I sort of crisped them up a little bit in the air fryer. Got some roast chicken. I haven't had a roast dinner in ages. Can you remember the last time we had a roast dinner?
Yeah,
has felt like it's been...
Especially a chicken one.
Yeah, chicken one we haven't had in ages. Gosh, I don't know how they do it, babe. This is stressful. They make it look so easy. Then in here I have broccoli, peas and a bit of leek. Just because there was a bit of leek to use up, so I thought I might as well just pile that in there. Bit of peas and leek on there. And on my one. And then I have some stuffing. Do you want 2 stuffing, babe? Yeah, go on, have 2 stuffing. They do look a bit on the crispy side, but I think when a bit of gravy's on there, it'll be fine. That is everything. This is our dinner. This is Charlie's. Let's not forget Charlie's mountain of a plate. But at least half the plate is veg, right? And then I made some chicken gravy, which the consistency of this is like thicker, because I personally like a thicker gravy. Cool, look at that. I am very, very excited to eat this. And that is our Sunday roast dinner.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're like one of the kids coming in on the ones I watch, and they're like, thank you, and then they walk away with it. I am making Charlie a morning coffee. These are the pods of choice this morning. I'm not a coffee person, so I'm having a cup of tea. I'm going to do some like coffee art because I just always find that I do when I bring Charlie a coffee now. It's just become a habit, so I just use some hot chocolate, and we have these, but some of these actually don't really work. And then oh I think I've messed that up. How have I managed to mess that up? And that is Charlie's coffee for the morning. So, we are making banana bread mini muffins because, what is that brand called?
Reemie's.
Reemie's dupes, basically, because we had a look on there after watching Sophia and Chintz's vlog, and £26, if I remember rightly. So we haven't got £26 to just spend on mini banana breads.
No.
So we're gonna make our own and make some like dupes, which I personally am excited about.
Do you want me to start chopping these?
Yeah, we got a mini, if you can see that, like tray, where we're going to do different flavours, like the ones, what are they called?
Reemie's.
Reemie's.
Pink Joey Essex.
Think Joey Essex, but then add Reemie's. We're gonna do white chocolate ones. We're gonna do milk chocolate ones, raspberry ones, and blueberry ones. So, how many did we decide for each one? Gonna do double milk chocolate. Am I right?
Yeah, so 8 milk chocolate, 4 blueberry, 4 raspberry, 4 white chocolate, and 4 plain.
Yeah. So that's the plan. And then I just got out like bowls. We'll make the actual banana bread mixture in this big one, and then the different things can go in these bowls. We've actually never baked before, have we?
No, we cook together all the time. But
Yeah, we cook together, but We haven't baked.
Never baked.
Also, if you want to know what recipe it is Jessie Bakes Cakes recipe, and it's called mini banana bread loaf cakes, and it takes 20 minutes to prep, 20 minutes in the oven, and then yeah, hopefully they taste good. 180 grams of butter. Oh no, I don't think we have the gram thing working here.
Gram thing. The scales.
This is a lot of butter.
That be enough blueberry?
Yeah. She thick.
She is thick. She thick with 2 C's.
White chocolate chips in this one. I'll do white chocolate over here. And then we can add the raspberry to this if we're doing it with white chocolate.
Yeah. Good idea.
We're onto something here.
We could earn a fortune.
We should start our own business. What could we call it?
Ripe.
Ripe.
Ripe cakes.
So
bars.
right, so ripe. So ripe. It's so ripe. Instead of so right. If we do make it a business, we're gonna have to work on workspace and,
Yeah,
and
consistency.
allocation to jobs and
Babe, what am I doing here?
a job.
No, but what am I doing? In this one?
Why?
Well, it's just that it was here, and then you've moved it further away from me.
Oh. Yeah, this is what I mean. I think we've got a lot of work to do here, you know, to make this business
You're like, what? What are you
run
on about?
smoothly.
What are you on about?
I think this raspberry one might be my favourite. This is what they look like going in.
You might not see them because if they look terrible.
They're not going to look terrible, I'm manifesting it. We just have to keep an eye on them. These are what they look like finished. I tried to put them in order, so this section is raspberry and white chocolate. These ones are just chocolate chip. Then you've got the white chocolate, the blueberry, and then plain in the middle. And then because we had mixture spare of the choc chip, we just made 2 bigger muffins. Charlie's now making me a cup of tea.
Whipped.
And we're gonna put, should we put one of each on a plate?
Yeah.
And then we can test them all. We're gonna taste test. We've done the white chocolate one, so let's do the raspberry and white chocolate.
The one that you're most looking forward to.
Yeah. Cheers.
That's good.
That is so good. I am gonna say though, they probably would have.
Need more raspberry.
No, mine's got quite a lot. Look.
Oh.
I was gonna say they probably could have had another minute or 2.
But they're okay.
But they are good. White chocolate and raspberry for me is 10 anyway.
If Paul Hollywood was there, we'd be going fucking handshake. You should go plating, let's get the boring one out of the way.
Cheers.
I mean, yeah, delightful.
I like how they're crispy on top.
Yeah.
Just so you can see what we're eating. See, that one for me is cooked better.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe it's just because it's plain.
This is my blueberry one. Cheers. Wow, yours look good. So you have more than me.
That's good.
Charlie has just left to go home. I think I'm gonna end this vlog here. I feel like I've vlogged quite a lot and there's gonna be a lot of footage to edit back. I might as well end this vlog here and then start a new one. So you're essentially getting 2 weekly vlogs for the price of 1. I hope that you have enjoyed the vlog. Thanks for watching. If you have got this far, give me some ideas of any vlogs you want to see from me, whether it's in weekly vlogs or other video ideas, things like that, because personally for me, I like watching just comfort people that I can switch on and I can do other things, and that does mean that sometimes I can just chat for too long. Yeah, I hope my videos bring comfort to some of you. Let me know any ideas or things that you want included in the vlogs. But yeah, I'm gonna go have a chilled evening and I will see you all very soon. Bye guys.